Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about 10 films within the Criterion collection that I think deserve a 4K upgrade. Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, I just want to talk about 10 films within the Criterion collection that I think deserve to get a 4K upgrade. Now, a few things with this. I have not seen every single film within the Criterion collection, nor do I own every single film. So I might be missing some within there that I have not seen that definitely deserve a 4K upgrade. Now, I should add that some of the films I'm going to be talking about, they may have gotten a 4K upgrade elsewhere, such as Eureka or Second Sight or any of these other companies that do 4K restoration. But I'm going to be basically referring to these within the 4K under the Criterion label. I apologize if some of these, they might have got a 4K overseas, but in regards to the Criterion label, these would be great 4K releases by Criterion. Along with that, I'm trying to avoid just picking out-of-print titles simply because they are out of print. I try to just stick with films that I really think deserve to be upgraded to 4K. And, who knows, some of these, they might get a 4K upgrade in the future. Some of them probably won't. And yeah, I think what's important to remember along with all of this is that you can enjoy the film regardless of what format it is on. Some of these are DVD, some are Blu-ray. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of dive right in. I'm going to start with the highest spine numbers and work my way backwards to the lowest spine numbers. So these are not in any particular order. These are just 10 films that I think would really benefit from having a 4K upgrade. So starting off with the first one here, this is spine number 898, and that is the film Twin Peaks: Fire Walk With Me. Now, this is an absolute masterpiece of a film. This is the prequel film to the show Twin Peaks, which I think Twin Peaks in general should get some kind of Criterion release as a TV show, which I know they don't normally do TV shows, but I do think Twin Peaks kind of fits the mold of what Criterion is. But as far as a film, I think this movie would definitely benefit from having a 4K upgrade, especially in the scenes with the, deep reds within the whole, when it's covering the whole picture. I think it would just look really, really good on 4K. Up next, this is spine number 897, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this one's getting a 4K upgrade soon. All of this director's work so far has gotten 4K upgrades besides this film and I think 2 other ones, but this is the I think that this would benefit a lot from having a 4K upgrade, and from what I understand, a lot of people actually would love to see this on 4K as well, but that is the film Barry Lyndon. So as far as I know, as of right now when I'm filming, this is late January of 2024, the only films within the Stanley Kubrick filmography that has not gotten a 4K upgrade would be Lolita, Eyes Wide Shut, and Barry Lyndon. So I think obviously all of his work is just perfect, and I think all of it would be fantastic to have with a 4K. But I definitely think that this film would benefit a lot from having a 4K upgrade, especially the scenes that were only lit by candlelight. I think that those would, it would just look very good because the darks would be very dark and, the candlelight would just look very, very good on 4K. Especially I think that this movie would look good if, if we go by the other Stanley Kubrick films that we've had 4Ks. I think that if they treated this with the same, importance as those films, this would look amazing on 4K. So hopefully sometime in the future, Criterion will release this on 4K. Up next, this is spy number 716, and that is the film The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. Now, this is a film that, if you enjoyed the movie La La Land, I would recommend checking this out. It's a musical. It has a lot of color, just a lot of vibrant color throughout the whole thing, and I think that this would look amazing on 4K. So I would love to see this get a 4K. This actually is kind of it's a weird one within the Criterion catalog, where this is spy number 716, and there was one other film that got individual releases. However, they were both released under the same spy number in this box set. So you can kind of see here all of his films, and these just had like their own individual plastic cases when it also was included in this box set. So it's one of those just weird cases where you had individual releases. But I do think that this movie would look fantastic on 4K. Up next, this is spy number 432, and that is the film Mishima, A Life in 4 Chapters. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. But this movie is fantastic. There is some very interesting art design and set design throughout the whole movie, but there are just a lot of color. I feel like this uses color to its advantage, and you can kind of see there's like a little bit of a running theme so far that films with a lot of color, I feel like, would benefit from having a 4K. Some movies that are in black and white, such as like Raging Bull, which is already within the Criterion collection, already have a 4K, and they look fantastic even though they are black and white. And sometimes black and white films actually look like it being on 4K, make it look even better because you can really dive into the dark blacks and, you know, bring out the white or the bright whites. And so, but this is kind of the opposite of that, where it has a lot of color, a lot going on, and I think it would just look very, very good on 4K. Up next, this is spy number 171, and I've talked about this film a few times on this channel already, but I absolutely love this movie, and that is the film Contempt. Now, this is out of print, so I was trying not to pick too many out of print titles, because yes, I would love to see this get put back in print, but I would also like to see it on 4K. I feel like this film would just look fantastic. It kind of does have some great coloring too throughout the whole movie, and so it's also, the score is just fantastic. But yeah, I would love to see this on 4K. I love this movie, and I don't know, this is more of a pick for me just because I think it's just such a great movie. I would definitely buy this on 4K. Next up I have here is spy number 93, and that is the film Black Narcissus. This is another one that I just think the coloring looks fantastic, and I think it would just look even better on 4K. I've heard it said a couple times now where if you want to learn cinematography, to watch this film because it is just shot so well. And I really just think it would look great on a 4K disc. But up next I have here, this is spy number 51. Now, I will say with this one, I only have the DVD. So I wish I need to get this on Blu-ray, which I do have a feeling that they will eventually release this on 4K maybe. But as far as the DVD goes, I have not watched the Blu-ray, so the Blu-ray might look fantastic, but as far as the DVD goes, I definitely think this would look great on 4K. Not even because of the picture quality, I think just the content of the film would look great, and that is the film Brazil. This is one of my earliest box sets, actually, that I bought from Criterion. But yeah, I think that just this, like, the scenes would look fantastic on 4K. And I don't know, I really think that this is one of those movies that would just benefit a lot from having like the full 4K treatment. Now the next two they kind of go together in a way. That's spy number 8 and 9 within the Criterion collection. Again, these are both out of print, and I really wish that these would come back into print. But I also think that these would both make fantastic 4Ks. I believe maybe they both have Blu-ray releases elsewhere, but as far as Criterion, the only way to get them is on DVD. And so I do think that the DVD would look like it would be a really great upgrade to get both of these. And they kind of, as I said, they kind of go together. And those are the films Hard Boiled and The Killer, both directed by John Woo. Both fantastic Japanese action films. I think I especially liked The Killer. It was such a great, just well done film. And both of them, I really think that they would just, again, benefit a lot from 4K, which I guess I've said that now 8 times in this video. But, and then going back to what I said about black and white and just how some films would look really, really good on 4K in black and white. And this is Spy Number 2. And of course, that is the film Seven Samurai. This is one of Criterion's earliest releases, obviously being Spy Number 2, and I really would not be surprised if someday we do get a 4K of this, especially since we've been getting some other 4K within like that are black and white that they've been re-releasing. But this is one that I feel like we will see this pop up in 4K in the next few years. But that is everything that I have. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of my 10 picks. Again, I have not seen everything within the Criterion collection, so I can't comment on every single one, and which is like a definitive, 10 films that need to get a 4K. So let me know in the comments what are some films that you think should get a 4K upgrade. What do you think of my picks? And what are some other films that, just in general, that you would love to see get put into the Criterion collection, whether that is on 4K or Blu-ray or whatever. I am curious what you guys have to say, but I did want to mention really quick that I added a few links in my description. I set up a Amazon store where you can purchase some items. Again, it's just it's something small that I've put up that I have like a section of my top 24 films. So if you're curious of what those films are, you can purchase them through Amazon and kind of get a feeling for what I really, really love within film. There's also a Criterion list. There's Criterion box sets, I think. There's a David Lynch section, some equipment that I use for filming these videos. So if you're curious on all of that stuff, you can find all that on my Amazon storefront, link in the description. Along with, there is I think an Arrow Video link there as well. So if you're new to Arrow Video, you can get, I think it's $5 off if you spend over 30 using my code down there. So yeah, I mean, all of that stuff does benefit the channel. I do get a little bit of commission off that. So if you are looking to buy any of those items, I would appreciate just to, buy them that way. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and thank you for all the support. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.